Alright, so if you, I don't know, check out my channel regularly enough, you've heard me say multiple times before that I really don't like this game anymore. It's not what it used to be. You know, back when I first started playing this on Christmas Day in 2015, this was a way better game then. Yeah, there was still mild gating, and you could buy stuff just like you can now and get yourself ahead a little bit. But it was a lot more fair and a lot more reasonable that you could possibly make it to the top tiers. Especially if you just focused on grinding for that level of achievement. But as time went on, obviously CG just got more and more money hungry, and like that's just all the game is now. It's kind of disgusting. It's just all about, you know, hey, oh yeah, get this character, and if you get this character, then in their marquee event you can get bonus things, or ooh, unlock this character day one and you get a special Datacron, and that Datacron's only available on day one. You'll never be able to see it ever again. And it's just not a good game. It's not a good model for like your game, especially when you have a freemium mobile game. Like, come on, relax, CG. This is like bottom of the barrel gaming, you know what I mean? This is something people do just to pass time when they're in the car or on the train or on the bus or whatever. Not some hardcore AAA stuff. Yeah, granted it's developed or whatever, published by EA, but that doesn't make it anything extra special. It's still just a freemium mobile game. But anyways, the game has just gotten significantly worse. I mean, first off, well, let me back up, because they recently had an update, which is more like a downgrade, if you will. It's one of the worst updates, probably, that they've ever released. This has entailed destroying galactic challenges as we knew it, and, you know, creating this nonsense that you keep seeing over in the corner, which is very annoying to see that every single day. And then they've also introduced, some status bar thing that I don't even know where you can even intentionally find it. Oh yeah, under quests, I guess. Where is it? Episode track. This nonsense that nobody asked for. Oh, for some reason it's not even working right. And there's all this. Look at this. I have... Why is this being weird? Anyways, I have these two quests right here that I've met, but I can't get them because they're locked. You can see that little lock right there on the far right. And what are they locked by? Oh, because CG wants me to buy their stupid little pass thing, which, where do you even find that? They want me to buy this crap. That way then I can unlock all the rewards. Oh, and I'll get this instantly. It's just another, it's basically a conquest pass, only worse, because this is for some random, like, regular game mode. At least the conquest pass, you could almost give it a pass. Like, well, okay, fine. It's a specific game mode that they added some stupid little gimmick into. Whatever. But yeah, that they added some stupid little gimmick into, and you get these extra prizes. Alright, cool, whatever. And you still had a high level of success even without getting the Conquest Pass. The Conquest Pass was designed just to, you know, give you that extra bonus. That way then, for like the Whales and Krakens, they could be like on a tier of their own. Instead of being with all the average freemium players, they could be up here and get this special portrait and all this. Ooh, I got Dark Ray portrait, because I have a Conquest Pass. But, like, now they're tying it into, like, the regular game. This is just part of, like, regular dailies. This isn't anything special. I wish I could look at it. I don't know why it's acting up. But yeah, this is, like, just regular dailies. And look, oh, you didn't buy this thing, so you can't get all those. Oh, you didn't buy this thing, so all this that I have unlocked, I can't grab because it's locked. Like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. What do I have over here that I can't grab? Well, apparently nothing. Then to top it off, like I mentioned with Galactic Challenge. Galactic Challenge now has always been a terrible game mode. I've always hated it. It's either way too easy, way too hard, and just dumb, boring, and just not enjoyable. But now look what they've done. Check out these feats. Complete the battle with a full team of Tuskens. Okay, no big deal. They always have a team that I personally don't have. It is what it is. I only have worked on. Everyone else is still just basic, 7 stars, level 1, blah, blah, blah. But then look at the second feat. Win the battle with an active episode pass. Oh, okay. So now we're going to tie galactic challenges directly to your stupid new pass. So you're telling me right out the gate, if you're not a whale or a kraken, you are no longer going to be able to max crate galactic challenge. That's cool. And then complete the battle after getting momentum 150 times. Again, okay, can't do that because I don't have the characters that have momentum, so it's never going to happen for me. Some people, sure, but not me. And then, new marquee one. Win the battle with a 3-star Huang on your squad. Oh, so now I need to use the new character, which 3-star, that's fine. It unlocks that 3-star, but here's where it gets more ridiculous. Let's look at the top tier. 7-star. So now I need to whale on a new marquee character as well, just so I can complete Galactic Challenge. Okay. So now a game mode that was free and just required you to have good strategy on how to beat it with your characters, your roster, now requires you to spend a lot of money to beat it. I mean, geez, have 7 stars win the battle with 7-star Huang on your squad? I mean, this tier is pretty strong, so you need to have Huang pretty beefed up, not just 7-star. He's going to be at least Relic 5, if not better. So how much money do you got to waste to make that happen? And then, I got to buy this dumb episode pass. So at the bare minimum, it's $20. But still, that's $20 now that you got to pay that you didn't have to worry about before. Like, this is ridiculous. And for me, I can't even compete in this Galactic Challenge. I can't. Because I don't have proper Tuskens. So I'm not going to be able to do anything. I don't put money in this game. I've always thought about it. Because my philosophy has always been, if you're going to spend money, you might as well spend it on something that you're going to regularly use. Such as your car or your health or something like that. I play this game every day. I figure, it would make sense to put money into this game, but CG just doesn't deserve it. CG is such a piece of trash company run by dickheads who don't ever think about their actual player base. All they care about is money, and that's it. Which the disgusting part is, this is a $1 billion game. Is that not enough? You constantly need more? I have dreams of creating my own business someday. And, I don't think it's ever going to get that big. I mean, I think it'd be cool if I could pull like $1 million a year business, not even in my pocket. Maybe my net is for myself is like 250,000 or something. But if I somehow ever did get that big and I was netting $1 billion a year, like I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, I gotta get more. Like we got the first billion, let's keep it going. Let's get to that second billion. Let's get to that third billion. No, I'd be like, holy crap, I have $1 billion company that I built. Like, I would be highly satisfied with that. Nope, not CG. Oh, yeah, we're worth $1 billion. That's not enough. Let's make it 2. And then once it's 2, let's make it 4. Let's constantly double. Like, this is ridiculous. And then, like, now because how galactic challenges are, how they're basically quite literally impossible unless you pay money, I just think about a couple things. First off, there's Bit Dynasty. Bit Dynasty has a cool channel that's all about allowing you to... about helping you through these the galactic challenge and stuff. Now what's gonna happen? He's gonna make videos that show you how to beat 2 of the tiers. Like, I guess that would still work. I mean, it's not his fault that his channel's gonna fall off, basically, but like that ain't fair to him. And then the other thing I think about is Omicrons. This used to get me, if you got a T8 box, you at least got 2 Omicrons. Even anything below that, you could still get like 1 Omicron up to what? Where does the Omicron start? Like a T5 box? You could at least get 1 Omicron piece per galactic challenge. Now it's like, oh, okay, I guess I'm getting 0, so that's cool. I guess I'm not going to be seeing any more Omicron not updates, but Omicron increases on any of my characters because I'm not going to have Omicron materials anymore. So how am I supposed to do that if I don't have the required pieces? So that's cool. Anyhow, I've hated this game for years now. Probably since like 2019 is when it really started falling off. And then during the pandemic, it just got exponentially worse. And I've just hated it. I've wanted to quit so many times because this is not fun. It feels like a job. It causes rage all the time. I mean, this basically is a job. To all the things that they make you do at the same time. Oh, we got a territory battle. We got a grand arena. We got conquest. We got dailies. We got this. And then it's like, I gotta try to find time to do all that crap. And then on top of it, I'm an idiot and make these videos. So I do spend quite a lot of time on this stupid game. And it's all for free. Because, yeah, I might have a YouTube, but I'm too small. I can't make money. I have, what, 381 subscribers? That's not enough to make money. You gotta have like 1,000 or more. So all this time and effort wasted for free for a game that I hate that causes rage. But, as I also always say, the only reason I keep going with this stupid game is because I think, well, A, I have put so much time and effort into this game that just quitting it would be quite a waste. And B, I always say, I have this channel now, so then what? I quit playing this game, and then what happens to my channel? It just kind of dies. That just feels pointless as well. But anyways, what I was trying to get at is, even though I complain about how much I personally hate this game all the time, it seems like it's finally catching up with the community. I'm not alone for once. Usually I feel like it's kind of just me, like I'm just complaining, you know, yelling in the wind, and nobody really feels the same way I do. But it seems like that sentiment is maybe no longer correct. First off, obviously there's other YouTubers and stuff that are voicing their discontent with what's happening. And there's my own guild who's been complaining now about everything. And there's actually quite a bit of members of my guild who are going to be quitting the game soon. I mean, there's a couple that say once January comes around, they're done. There's others that are saying they're just going to take a break. So they're not really going to be done, but they're not going to be actively playing. They're just going to be kind of putting things on pause since they don't have that drive to want to play anymore. And, yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. I feel like CG quite possibly may have ruined their game. Obviously, if you don't have people that want to play it, well, then what good is it to charge for everything, you know? Nobody's paying your stupid prices, so where do you think you're going to get now, CG? But anyways, I did have a lot of screenshots that I took of conversations that the people in my guild had in the chat, so I just want to take a look at those and just illustrate my point as to how everybody seems to be pretty discontented with this. So these snippets here are conversations that have been had with, you know, by the guild over the past, I don't know, couple of weeks, ever since this update went live. So, you know, you got this first comment here is kind of a significant one too in the grand scheme of our guild and in the grand scheme of the game in general. But it's from Mini Flint Mandalore, and he says, 2025, I'm gonna do a SpongeBob impression. I'm a head out. So the reason that that's big is because Flint says that come January he's done with this game. And the thing is he is, I don't know what he is, whale cracking something, not really cracking a whale. What's underneath a whale? I don't know how much he spends, but I know he does spend a lot in this game. First off, he's at like 13.5 million GP, so obviously, you know, he's got a lot of characters beefed up. I mean, I just hit 10 million GP, what, a month ago? And I played this game every single day for the past 9 years, and I'm only at 10 million. So obviously to be at 13.5, you're putting money in to get there. Second off, we do this thing in the guild where we set a bounty each month, and, you know, the first 2 or 3 players to hit that bounty, we're given a $20 crystal package as a gift. And who buys the crystal packages? It's Flint. So yeah, for him leaving, that's huge to CG. I mean, well, in the grand scheme of things, I guess it's not huge, but to lose somebody who actually puts money into the game is kind of saying something. You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing to lose someone like me who's just like, wow, this game sucks. It's only for the people who play. I mean, who pay. But when a person who does pay is like, man, this game sucks, I'm out of here, that's kind of a next level thing. So anyhow, now Savage, he's just one of our officers. He says, yeah, I think these new changes have me wanting to leave the game. I was already annoyed with the game, and now I just don't see a point in playing it. I'm never going to get anywhere. That's kind of exactly my same feelings. This game is very much trash. It makes me mad all the time. It just sucks. Nothing's fun about it. Grand Arena absolutely sucks. terrible game mode. It's been terrible since day one. I've never liked Gran Arena. It's always been garbage. Always had terrible matches. And I hate that it's up against a real person, but you can't really play in real time. Like, it's weird. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, I'm playing 2-player, but I'm not. Like, you and your opponent could be going at the same time, but at the same time, you're not going at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, it's a stupid setup. I think we should just go up against a computer. That way, then, when you lose, you lost to a computer. Because nobody wants to lose, but at the same time, one of you has to lose. So when you lose and you're going up against a real person, it makes you mad, but you're like, well, good for you. I mean, obviously, you wanted to win, too. So at least when you go up against a computer, it's just like, F you, computer, I'm gonna beat you next time. And at least your frustration is, I don't know, better channeled. But yeah, Gran Arena sucks. Conquest sucks. That's just a chore. They make you do the same dumb thing over. Oh, beat this many characters with this type of team, or get tenacity up, or whatever, X amount of times. Like, it's so boring and dumb. Like, could you have more uninspired feats? Your feats suck. And it just makes Conquest so boring. I hate doing Conquest. It just feels like it's so tedious. I hate when Conquest is active and I see my energies full, because I'm like, great, now I gotta waste time to spend that. Like, I don't like going down the hard path because I can't get very far just because I can't get very far. I don't put money into the game or anything. So hard sucks. But at the same time, one thing I like about taking the hard path is each battle node is 20 currencies, 20 energies. So I'm like, alright, cool. 5 battles, it's already 100 energy. Kind of cuts back on the amount of battles I gotta do to burn through this stupid energy. But yeah, so that sucks. What else sucks? Galactic Challenges always sucked. Like, this game is just terrible. And so, yeah, and then now there's this too. Just keep putting more and more behind a paywall so that everyone can just fall behind. If you're not paying money, you're just going to fall behind. Oh, did you spend 9 years playing this game and work your way up free to play to 10 million GP? Okay, well, F you. You're not going to be able to get anywhere until you give us money. Anyways, Mitt says, I'll wait around to see how it goes. Galactic Challenges were always frustrating for me anyways. I hear ya. I hated Galactic Challenges always too. But the more complicated this gets, the less fun it is. Then it's not a game anymore. It's work, which it's always felt like work to me, because like I said, there's always too much going on. Oh, we got a conquest going on. Oh, we got a territory battles going on. Oh, we got Grand Arena going on. Oh, these are all going on at the same time. So now I have 9 billion things to try to figure out. Yeah, I work 2 jobs. I have a kid. Like, there's this and that and other stuff that I gotta worry about. Not just this stupid game and all the dumb objectives that I have to do. And then if I don't do them, then I miss out on prizes. So then it's like I want to do them so I can get the prizes, but at the same time... Anyways... Then Savage came back and said, exactly, I just want to enjoy this game again. And they keep making it difficult. And it's not, he's not saying they're making the game difficult, he's saying they're making it difficult to enjoy the game. I'm free to play and it's hard enough before this nonsense. I hear you, I'm 100% free to play too. Never put a single penny into this stupid game. I do not like the Galactic Challenge at all now. Yeah, they ruined it. Galactic Challenge is dumb now. Dumb. Worse than dumb. It's... They had something that was fine. You know, it's funny because they had something that was fine enough for what it was. It was supposed to be... Galactic Challenge was something that was just supposed to kind of... People were complaining that the game didn't have much to do. So they invented Galactic Challenges so that then you'd kind of have something to do. Even though it could be really short, like a couple of minutes, depending on how easy the Galactic Challenge was for that period. But still, that's what it was invented for. And then... they went and dicked around with it a little, and that's when they put a Omicron on one of the Gungans, and then had a survey. Oh, how do you feel about Omicrons in Galactic Challenge? And people were like, no, what? That's stupid. We don't want no dumb Omicrons in Galactic Challenge. Just leave it alone. And then it's like, instead of understanding that we didn't want that, they went and made it worse now. Hey, let's just completely destroy this. Now Omicrons don't seem so bad, do they? Ugh. Anyways, then Savage comes back. Yeah, I think these new changes have me wanting to... Oh, I already read that. Then Jam comes along and says, this episode quest... It must be crap, but for some reason they edit that. You can't even claim half the stuff without paying for it. Someone said cash flow was slow. What, I can't say crap? Lol. Yeah, that is stupid. I already pointed it out. How I have all those things that are technically completed, but they're locked behind a paywall, so I can't claim them. because I didn't pay for a stupid key, basically. Crispy Milk says, I cannot express how unhappy I am with these new enhancements. Yeah, they're not enhancements, they're downgrades. They're serious downgrades. Oh good, I'm not alone. Yeah, I feel that same way too, because as I said in the main body of this video, I always felt like I was probably kind of in a minority how much I hated this game. You know, I felt like it wasn't a widely felt sentiment, like I was just kind of alone. Now it feels like everyone's catching up, and then they're seeing what I've seen all these years. Like, yeah, this game does suck, actually. Anyways, did they give a reason for the double drops out of nowhere? Bet you my left nut is to try to keep engagement up, like they knew, blah blah blah. Yeah, he's wrong. The double drops were just for the 9-year anniversary, which I did respond to that, but I don't think I took a screenshot of my response, because that's not what I was trying to do. I was just trying to show other people complaining about this game, not show me talking to the guild. But anyways, he went on to say they knew these changes were gonna piss people off. If anyone else is going after Jedi Knight Cal Kestis, I'd do it on the PC client, one of their better animations, which then my guild kind of went on a tangent talking about that, and they said, yeah, the animations, they said it's their favorite event on PC and all this, and I never know, because with this game, CG kind of has a reputation of subpar graphics and stuff, so when they say that it's one of their better animations, I don't know if that's serious or if it's a joke and it's terrible. But anyways, now in this screenshot, this is the bounty hunter stuff that I was talking about, how they set a bounty. So like this month we need R8s. They're looking for a Zalbar R8, 2 whatever that is, Rebel something Layer Organas, a Kyle Katarn, a Scarif Rebel Pathfinder, and an Eth Koth, all at Relic 8. And then Flint says, again, wrote them down for next month's bounty, last one of the year before I bounce from the game. And then Drewski says, sorry to hear you're leaving, Flint. I've been contemplating quitting too, but gonna keep playing for a bit. I'm not a gamer anymore, except for this game. Then Flint goes on and really explains things, so he starts a little rant, and he says, it stopped being fun and more of a grind for me. Guild is what kept me going for a while. Lame new tunes with a novel's worth of rules. That's true. The characters recently have been either random as F or just stupid, like these dumb specters. F you, they're not cool. Or else they have characters, or the super random one, Dark Ray. Like, it's a character that showed up in the movie for 3 seconds, and you're gonna make her a whole character? Jeez, even Disney wasn't serious about it. It was just a thing like, oh look, her potential alternate, and then this game's like, oh yeah, we're gonna make that a real character now. We're gonna come up with a full backstory for her. We're gonna give her a kit. Like, how do you come up with a kit on a hallucination that Ray had? It doesn't even make sense. But anyways, yeah, and then some of them, yeah, the rules, like the kit reveal when you're reading it, it's 3.5 miles long, and it's like, how am I supposed to remember all this? How am I supposed to remember how this kit works when there's a book here? It's not like it says, you know, X allies gain this up, you know, this offense up or whatever, and this defense up, boom, and that's it. That's nice and easy to remember. No, it's this, and then, oh, there's an Omicron which does this, and it's just like, okay. I already forgot all that. But anyways, bullshit fleet changes, terrible drop rates, and the pay-to-play is gross. Pay-to-play being gross? Absolutely. It's ridiculous how greedy CG has become. It just gets worse and worse and worse every year. It's weird. They somehow keep capping themselves. You think it can't get any worse, and then the next year comes along, and you're like, oh, I was wrong. It can get worse. And then as far as the terrible drop rates, yes. I mean, that's one thing that they've been complaining about. I haven't been recording that, but yeah, there's been a lot of complaints about the drop rates being absolute trash. And they just are. Like, for example, I think the characters that are on a node that only has limited spins per day, I think you should get guaranteed drops. See what I mean? Like a dark side, or not a dark side, just a hard regular energy node. You only get 5 spins per day. I mean, yeah, you can refresh it with crystals, but if you don't, you get 5 spins a day. So I think if you're farming a character, and that character is on one of these nodes, you should get 5 shards. At least one drop per spin option.
No, your drops are like nothing sometimes. Literally nothing. Like, oh, that'll help. Or I have tons of energy from like bonus energy, whatever. It's overflowing. I have like 184 out of 180 or whatever. And I go to farm a piece of material for a character and they give me none. And it's like, wow, that'll really help. That'll get my character relicked up much faster. Thanks, CG. I appreciate getting literally nothing. So yeah, the drop rates do suck. Anyhow, and then he says, I lose the fleet starting move 4 times a day on average, running out of good characters in the Star Wars universe. Phoenix Spectre? Really? Yuck. Dark Vision Rey? And General Syndulla next? Who's next? The ice cream guy? Luke Face Vader? Which, when I first read Luke Face Vader, that was kind of funny. Because that does feel like what CG's doing, just really stretching, reaching for anything. I mean, the Star Wars universe is massive. They should be able to add in a whole bunch of awesome characters, and they're just like stretching for the most random, stupid things. Anyways, at least on the old Leviathan mirror, you could win by going second if you had a good strategy. Rant over. And then Baynor says, Datacrons almost did it for me. Every update seems to drive more away, unfortunately. Hate to see you go, Flint. You've been a rock and a quintessential Polypro, yeah. Quintessential PP member for a long time. Yeah, Datacrons suck too, because Datacrons are like, they can turn a trash team into super OP, and it makes no sense. Like, the recent one they have now with the new Night Sisters. You know, that's like a really hard team to beat now in Grand Arena. So now here we are. Oh, not Grand Arena, Squad Arena. Here we are with GLs, which are supposed to be the best character in the game, but nope. Oh, we give this one a stupid Datacron, so for 3 months now, you can't beat Night Sisters. Oh, okay, well, I'm glad I have this GL that required tons of prerequisites and all this, then a long event for me to complete to unlock the character, just so that now I can lose to Night Sisters. Cool! And then the other thing, too, with Datacrons is it's like, if you get one all the way maxed out, I never have, because it's way too much work and effort. But that's the thing. To get a 9-star or level 9 Datacron or whatever, it takes a lot of materials and stuff. And then it just lasts for 3 months. So you do all that work, you get a solid Datacron, and then it's like 3 months later, okay, see ya. Like, they're just so stupid and a waste, and just a really dumb, pointless, terrible idea with minimal thought put into it. There actually was one more slide that I forgot about. It was right here. So it says, so happy I can't get shish from Galactic Challenges. Fuck this game. I'm with you. It's bullshit. Agreed. I'm ready to take a break from the game. We'll stay on if you want until you find a replacement. It's kind of funny because I think this guy's name is Who's Your Daddy, and he like recently joined our guild, and now look, CG ruins the game, so now a new guild member is going to be leaving. But see what I mean? Everybody's hating this game now. It's not just me. Before, I feel like it was just me. Now everyone's like, man, I ain't got no time for this. But yeah, so that's all I want to talk about. I just want to come on here and just, I guess, rant a little bit and just show, like, what my guild specifically has been talking about in regards to this piece of trash game. And, yeah, I don't know what CG's thinking. They must really want to shut down. I guess they want a lifelong vacation. They don't want to work anymore. I mean, I guess not. They're all billionaires, right? Well, multi-millionaires at least. Their game's $1 billion, so. But yeah, that's all I got. So thanks for checking this out with me, and we'll see what happens in the future with this stupid game. And until then, I said see ya.